Hey guys, how's it going? Chimera Gamer here to play some Final Fantasy 14. Oh, looks like, for some reason, my model's not up right now. One moment. There we go. Here we are. Here I am. How's everybody doing today? As you can see, we're here to play some more Final Fantasy 14, and we just finished the quest for the first 2 keystones, and we're gonna see what's going on right now. And excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Did not expect that. It is allergy season, so don't be surprised if you hear that again. And I apologize if you do. All right, well, Clement is eager to attempt the next feat, and apparently there's a mescal marinated swamp monk along for the ride. Ooh. We've now won keystones from both the Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold. Surely that means our approach to the contest was the right one. So it would seem, by continuing to retrace Gula Jaja's journey as presented in the saga, we should find the remaining electors in turn. Then let's visit the giants next. Like Cryo said, the fact that they were searching for the Golden City might mean they know something useful. The home of the Yakhul is the upper reaches of Ugarpucha. Unless you keep keen on scaling the cliffs, we have yet to take a long way around, through Cosmouka. This route will take us close to the Melbourne village, which is another important location in the saga. Since we need all the keystones eventually, it makes sense to pay them a visit while we're passing through. So we call on the Moblins first then. Let's head there right now. I'm afraid right now is going to be a problem. Uh-oh, what could that mean? The flight of Wee Wingless, the great stairs leading to the Moblin settlement, collapsed in the storm. What are we to do then? There's an alternative, but it requires preparation. Until it's ready, you could rest in the cabins or see more of the city. Whatever you prefer. Just to be sure, you accept any method of travel as long as it gets to our destination? Of course. What will you take me for? Then as your guide, I will see to the arrangements. Uh-oh, is it more, alpaca? Well, it seems we have free time on our hands. Let's make the most of it. Tacos! Tacos! I want tacos! I need to get my axe prepared. I nicked the blade pretty badly when I took a swing at Bakujaw. That reminds me, I never got around to introducing you to Rapil, did I? He's the man in charge of, Wachurumiki, and a good person to know. Want to come along? Absolutely. This sounds like an interesting character. Let's go then. Oh no, this is another RP. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah, it is. Ready? The markets of Wachumiki are to the east, on the other side of the Bayside Bebby. Alright. Let's head on over there. Alright. Looks like we can just head on over there. We do not have that set though, so we'll just head over there. Oh, we're already there. Whoops. So we'll just walk over there. Also, some sad news. Because of how low powered my PC is currently, I am going to be unable to play Monster Hunter Wilds, which really sucks because it looks really cool, and I really want to play it, but my processor's just not cut for it. Discuss Aunt Tilly's Tacos. This is Aunt Tilly's Tacos, named for its owners here, the lovely Tilly's Toll. If you're after the best tacos in Tulalial, this place sits at the top with this Balia's tea. You say that, third promise, but you only ever eat others' food. Come and buy mine for a change. Sorry, it's been a while, hasn't it? I swear, I'll stop by for a bite once the contest is over. Oh, she's not a vendor. Unfortunate. I was kind of hoping to buy some tacos. This must be it. My, the third promise. How might I assist you this fine day? Well met, Ropley. I need to buff a nasty nick out of my axe blade. Yes, it's been chipped quite terribly. Trying to cleave rocks again, were we? Something like that. Think you can fix it? You stand among Thorell's most prestigious gathering of artisans and ask this question? 'Tis child's play. We'll have it repaired for you in 2 shakes of an alpaca's tail. Good to hear. I'll leave it in your capable hands. Who's your companion, if I may ask? This is Maxwell, a great adventurer I recruited from across the salt. I brought him here to meet you, actually. Thought he might have a reason to visit, Wachumiki sooner or later. And allow me to introduce myself. I am Ropley, humble representative of this grand center of trade. A pleasure to meet you, Maxwell. You there. Stop dithering in the shadows and announce your business already. Oh, who's this? I've seen this man somewhere before. Oh wait, he was on the ship. The jeweler maker you met on the voyage over. Oh, I remember. I spoke with him too. Vajentane? Yes, that was his name. You've been loitering like a flighty admirer who can't pluck up the courage to confess his feelings. Out with it then. Why are you here? This is to say... Oh dear. Are we no closer to solving that enigma? I wonder if we could use someone to talk to. I say we go and ask. Let me know by the link pearl if you find him first. Do you think he's homesick? He seemed so confident when we first talked. First, let's go here. God, I just love how bright this place is. Even though myself, I can't handle bright lights. My eyes just hurt real bad when I do. Let's see here. Maybe he's around there. We'll see. Okay. Maybe he's having tacos, which I never got. I need my tacos. I might have to have tacos later today. Oh, I'm surprised I can jump on here. Where could he be? Man, this area is kind of big. I doubt he'd actually be out here, but you just never know sometimes. Alright, so far he's not out on the beach. Oh, he is! There he is! He's just hanging out by the pier. You were conversing with Master Ropley, but wait, we've met before, haven't we? On the ship. You found him? Good. I'll be right there. Why'd you run off like that? Did you have business with Ropley or not? Please, you needn't concern yourself with my affairs. I'm undeserving of such attention. Huh? What are you going on about? I beg of you, do not ask me to explain. Do not. Sorry, but that's the more you tell me not to, the more curious I become. Besides, you look like you need a friend. You're too kind. So be it. I suppose I can share you with a morsel of my misery. Before I came to Tulal, I worked as a goldsmith at the most prestigious jewelry maker in Old Udall. Ethestes Aesthetics. Oh, it started off well enough, but as days passed, everything began to go wrong. Compared to the masterpiece of my talented colleagues, my products were lacking, mediocre. I lost all confidence. Crippling debt has possessed me, and even your bravado I tried to put forth soon cracked beneath its weight. Thus did I take a ship, hoping to find fresh beginning of new shores. Yet, as you witnessed, I lacked the courage to even approach a potential employer. You stand before a man wallowing in the wreckage of his ill-spent existence. Oh, damn. Alright then. You offer a morsel, then served us the full course. You must have really wanted someone to hear your story. I could try to give you a few words of advice. And you have experience with my predicament? Of feeling terribly inadequate compared to your undeniably superior peers? Well, when you put it that way, Damn. Kind of getting her hard. Not me. I'm Will Clement, the third promise of Chalalial. Why are you lying to yourself? Daughter of the Dawn Servant. Of course. You're a member of the royal family. Please forgive my presumptuousness. But what of you? Have you ever measured your work against that of your colleagues and found yourself wanting? All the time. You can't measure your worth by the success of others. How can I not? Should my work not meet the same exacting standards? No new commissions will be forthcoming. What then was the point of my becoming a goldsmith? Looking back, 'twas my father who inspired me to take up the trade. His exquisite creations brought radiant smiles to the faces of his clients, and I admired him deeply for it. But in the course of striving to be a great goldsmith as him, I lost sight of my original motivation. All I ever wanted was to spread joy through my craft as he did. Perhaps I will give this one last try. Thank you both for reminding me of what is truly important. Well, I'm glad we got him out of that funk. What is truly important? Like with her, it's the people that's important, not just the prestige. Oh, sorry, Maxwell. I didn't mean to ignore you. But yes, I'm glad to see Fontaine is giving himself another chance. Alright, let's have a snack. Got some of these royal eggs. We might as well finish those off. Oaklamont wonders how Fontaine is getting on. Can't help but wonder if Fontaine will follow through. Let's see if he's actually gone to talk with Ropley. I hope he does. Let's see. I don't think we... Yeah, we got here. But, yeah, speaking of crafting, I'm actually getting ready to start making a dice bag pretty soon as a side hobby. If anybody has any suggestions on what the colors should be, let me know. Alright, let's see if he actually talked to them. Oh, it looks like it. Our liquor scene is a changed man. I'm not sure it even is the same man. You could do this, Fontaine. It was kind of you to come, but you needn't worry. I found my courage. Pray accept my apologies for my earlier behavior. My name is Fontaine, and I am a goldsmith from Ul'dah in faraway Eorzea. I realize this is a bold request, but I should like to continue practicing my trade here in Wakamiki. If you would have me, I only ask for the opportunity to bring happiness to others with my creations. So that's what it was about. You were looking for work. Consider yourself hired. Wakamiki is always in need of skilled craftsmen and women. I'll handle the necessary paperwork. Can you start tomorrow? Just like that. That's awesome. Yes, of course. I must thank you both again for your sage and timely advice. I don't know what that was all that helpful. But you were. Had you not come to speak with me, I wouldn't have had the moment of nurturing and self-reflection. Oh. The arrangements have been made. Come and meet me at the entrance of High Tide Harbor. Oh, I almost forgot. Do you have my X-ray, Ripley? Ready and waiting. Behold the sublime touch of a Wakamiki artisan. I really wish it would show the axe and not do this stupid handoff thing we do sometimes. Oh, it's sharp as deadly as the first I held it. Thank you. Well, good luck to you, Fontaine. Let me know if that doubt creeps back. I'll be happy to talk you out of it. As for us, we should head to the harbor. Wouldn't want to keep Ardenville waiting. Alright, good luck, man. I know better than to hold myself to an impossible standard. The only thing that matters is the joy my craft can bring to others. Alright, let's head on over to the hotel, I guess. Oh, it's actually right there, it looks like. All that wing was making me hungry, so I tried a taco from both Zabavyov Ties and Aunt Till's. I think I prefer Tissol's special spicier flavors. Ooh, spicy tacos. I love spicy tacos. I want to re-examine the Tuleliel saga. Should we continue apace? We shall soon come to face, or rather, face to knee with those enormous Jakul. I'm told some of them tower even the hulking Golajaja. That's kind of scary. I wandered through the Bayside markets and found earrings almost identical to mine. They indeed seem to be a common travel charm, just as Mablu described. I wonder what Erenbal's alternative means travel is. I'm kind of worried. Enough with the secrecy. What's that big plan of yours? Look there. That is my big plan. What? The hell is that? What is that? It's a punity. She'll be pulling our boat upriver. She is adorable. I fucking love her. How do we know she won't thrash about and sink us instead? They're gentle and timid creatures, for the most part. She's unlikely to cause a fuss unless you give her a reason to. First alpacas and now punatis. We're relying on a lot of animals for this journey. We should be thankful we have animal experts as our guide then. But did it have to be my old nemesis? Another boat. Well, I took you for someone who was up for the challenge. Was I wrong? Ugh. Long ago, when fighting still raged between the clans, the inhabitants of Kuzamuka rowed these riverboats to move swiftly through hostile territory. But the vessels see little use with Toral now at peace, so I was able to borrow one of the few which remained. I did consider it dirigible, but the pilots warned me that the updrafts near the falls would make landing difficult. You said borrowed one, yet there appear to be several in the water. Kona! Lameti. Traveling to the river, I presume. Seems that way. Does this mean you've earned 2 keystones already? Can't believe how well you managed despite undertaking the contest alone. I was never alone. I have my own entourage with me since the beginning. My friends! It's been, well, not that long. Really? Tancred, Urianje, what are you doing here? Escorting a promise, the same as you. I heard much of the incompatible archons during my travel in the study. As soon as the contest was confirmed, I thought who better to recruit to my cause. I contacted the scholar who arranged an introduction to these 2 gentlemen. The second promise had specific requirements. They who would be his best assistants must both proven survival skills and mastery of the arcane arts. Thus did Tancred and I receive the summons. My own studies concentrated. Oh! BT Georgia, thank you for the follow. And stretch. Yeah, I need to stretch. 1 second. How's it going? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my channel. Take a seat, take a load off. Drinks are over here. Sure, go right ahead. My own studies concentrate on technology which people could readily use, such as inventions born of magitech or clever engineering. Do you have a Discord? I do. Yes, 1 second. Just follow that link and it'll take you right to it. Where magic was concerned, I covered only the foundation. Of course. Thank you for joining. So what games are you into? Are you into Final Fantasy XIV? Are you into what other games are you into? Knowing you two, I expect you had other reasons for accepting the job. A few. The nation of Tolelial spans an entire continent. Depending on who wins the throne, the world may be plunged into instability once more. Even have we striven to preserve peace, where is our place if not here and now? We did our due diligence, of course, and made sure who we were working with before agreeing to this endeavor. He's even more opaque than Orion J at times. But it's surprisingly... It's quite enough of that. We must be on our way. Sorry about that, folks. I had a text. Alright. Wait, I have one question before you leave. Kona and Luke Lamont are vying for the throne. As Kona's entourage, does that mean he is resolved to defeat all his opponents, including us? We're sworn to do all in our power to win the contest for Kona. Even if it means competing against our own comrades. We intend to hold nothing back. Expect you to do the same. And we won't disappoint you. This is going to get interesting. I thought you were taking a boat. If even you have been forced to travel on water, then the others will be doing the same. I would rather walk than risk confrontation on a leaky barge with no possibility of retreat. Damn. It's true that I can't stand boats, but I trust that the route Annabelle has chosen for us. Oh! He wasn't expecting that, and that was sweet of her. Leave the handling the punity to me. Should other wildlife attack us, however, we may have difficulty keeping her under control. Do your best to draw them away, as far from the front of the boat as possible. That shouldn't be a problem, but let's see what happens. Then we shall remain on deck and stand guard. Although it may be wise to have at least one of us sit up front with Annabelle, just in case. I'd like to stay on the deck. I'm eager to put my pictomancy to the proof. Now I take any chance to show you that I can hold my own on the battlefield. Aww. I know she can hold her own. She doesn't have to prove it. The crowd will stand on guard with Maxwell. I'll keep Annabelle company. With my blade, I can respond more quickly to threats than Alpha.
Thank you. If the fight breaks out, I'll try to stay out of your way.
Yeah, I don't think he has any combat experience, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Then I shall endeavor to provide aid where it needed. I could do that as well. That should cover most eventualities. Secure your gear and board the boat when you're ready.
I just love that the creature that's pulling our boat is basically a giant manatee, and I think manatees are cute.
Oh no, not Bakajaja. I fucking hate this guy. He's almost as bad as Xenos. Let the hunt begin.
Fuck you, dude! I need to make a new lizard skin boot. Do you think he would volunteer volunteer the leather? Alright, let's go ahead and get this started. Alright. This is actually a nice little party right here. I'm kind of curious what this new dungeon looks like. So Georgia, are you a VTuber yourself? Like, I'm just a PNG tuber, but I eventually would like to get there and make get myself a 3D model once I save up the money for it. Oh god, this guy. How'd he get ahead of us? But this is a big river. It's probably like their version of the Amazon River. Okay. Yeah, it's literally like the Amazon River. There was a boat like ours up ahead. Could be Zara Jaja or God, is it Bakla Jaja? Forget who else is on the river right now. We have company. Alright, let's get rid of these guys. God, I love these new combos I'm getting. I was worried there for a second. It looked like I was about ready to have a frozen screen there. Uh oh, there's one attacking the Arendelle Analysis. Let's see if we can hurry up and help them out. Oh, no. Seriously? Now we basically have to take on mud puppies? Is that what these are? Well, it looks like she's doing all right over there, so... Alright, we took out one already. I'm loving the beat in this dungeon. Alright, can we help out now? Oh no, she already took care of it. We're in for some rain, it seems. I'm not surprised. We're in the middle of a rainforest. This is Baka Jaja up ahead. Be ready for anything. Yes, come closer. We have something for you. Oh, a gift. Courtesy of the Blessed Siblings. Oh, whatever. I'm sure we can take it. I can't wait to take him down a peg. Man, just a single rotation just does so much damage on these monsters. All right, easy enough. Is that all you got? God, this is not going to plan. We'll just have to improvise. What's he gonna do? Hey! Crippling our boat was a cowardly move. How do we fix the harness? Anyway, we're losing speed. The harness is broken. I'm sorry, but we have to pull over to the bank. Alright, off the boat, everybody. Ooh. That looks like an angry, Ponity. Ow. Oh, that can't be good. Oh no. Oh shit. Jesus. There were so many AoEs from that. Oh, good. Not good. Not good. Ow.
You'll not escape this!
Oh, back away. What? I thought I was out of it. Not cool. Alright, we're about halfway through. Oh, damn it. I was so close, too. Trying to be careful here, and all these AoEs just keep coming out of nowhere. Guess I just can't pay attention. Almost there. Uh-oh, not good. Very rude, sir. There we go. I never look at a opportunity the same way again. Such monstrous lungs the creature had. I believe it. Let's see, can I use that? Nope. We'll just go ahead and desynth that. We'll use that material for later. What is that? Looks like an old mine. Some mine. Yeah, I was about to say some sort of mine shaft. Whatever this, the path leads onward. What is this guy? He's like a gorilla lizard. I mean, he's cool looking, I just don't know what he is. Alright, let's keep going. Oh, there's Ents here. Was not expecting that. But yeah, like, I think combo-wise, I have to say the Viper's my favorite. Oh, there's a ladder. Can I? Alright, it looks like we got some sort of ring. Can't use that yet. Oh, that's kind of cool. You typically don't get to see this kind of animation. They're really starting to explore. Oh, what strange happenstance? Has some misfortune befallen thy vessel? You could say that. Apologies, friend. Seems you'll be taking a long way around. Rude. Let's find another way. Such cheek. Alright. What the heck? Oh, they're mimicking us. That's funny. That's kind of funny, actually. I wish I could play Mecha Break. It looks so much fun, but unfortunately, my PC can't handle it. At least not yet. I do plan on ordering a new graphics card. I got a new processor. I know, man. I know it's not awesome. But I am doing something about it. Yes, I know I'm trash. Outside of that, how you been, man? How's it going? Ooh, food shopping. Always a good thing. Anything good? Anything special you got cooking up? Ooh, I love some good Korean barbecue. I'm doing pretty good, just doing some streaming, and then after that I'll probably be start working on my next leather project. Thinking of making a dice bag. What the heck is that? A drowsy? Looks like a freaking Pokemon.
I have you.
Something tells me it's not gonna be too easy. So, okay, what's it sewing? It tossed out some seeds. Uh-oh. Are they bombs? Oh, that's not good. Oh, they just wall up things. Uh-oh. Good thing there's little arrows on it showing where they're facing. Sun tells me that would have really sucked. Oh no, it's another one of those mimics. Oh, that's not good.
You'll not escape this.
Ow. That was rude.
You'll not escape this.
Like, this guy is doing nothing but planting seeds and summing up slimes. What's the wrong one? Oh, not this shit again. Uh-oh. It's going again. Oh, shit. They're still around? Okay, good. They've disappeared. I was a little scared there for a second there and just think keep going.
This should do it!
Oh, Han. Oh, sweet. We leveled up. Did Scaldra tell you about the plan that we might try to go to either the Raskeller or the Korean barbecue place you guys go to next week? Nope, can't use that. Cool, new material. Well, the plan is, if you guys would be up for it, of doing like a little meetup there, if everybody has the time for it, because I will have one of my classes done by then. I will still have my electrical class. Ooh, Pi Day? That does sound like a good idea. What the heck? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. 3.14. It's been forever since I had to remember that. Okay, that's cleared out. Will do. I'll even make sure to remind you and have the Scaldra remind you as well, just in case. Can never have too many reminders. Man, this thing is like coming up a lot faster, which is awesome. God, I'm having so much fun with the alternate attacks now. It used to be taking forever for it to spool up and not. It did a lot of damage, but they just would not pop up as much as they should. But now they are. Getting skill speed cooldowns is a big deal. The hell is that? God, what was that? That was a giant bug, and it killed a lot of things. One down, 3 to go.
Back off!
Come on, go down already. Alright, one more to go. It looks like we're getting pretty close to the next boss, too. There we go. Next up. These things are called automatons. Is it supposed to be like some sort of tomato creature? I wonder if it's edible. Uh-oh. Get out of the way. Alright, that took him out pretty fast. Let's see what we got here. Anything good? Ah, damn it. Alright, let's see what this next box is. Maybe that big giant bug. Looks like it. Apex Predator Apollyon. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by, man. Have a good time with dinner. Oh man, this thing might be a tough one. Oh shit, that was fast. Okay, Wallabies come to protect our territory? Are they... They don't seem interested in us. After a rival predator, it seems. I would have to agree. Oh, damn.
You'll not escape this!
Eating them? What the fuck? Uh-oh, no. That's not good. Oh, shit. Oh, that's dangerous. It might take on the qualities of its prey. Damn, that's not pretty at all. Giant worms, not good. Ow. It's feeding again.
You cannot stop us!
Okay, that can't be good. Man, this thing is just moving. Cool. It can make a tornado. What? Good thing I paid attention. Ow. That's gonna be really fun to dodge. Okay, we're almost there. Let me just finish off this combo, and we'll do the limit break. Come on. Hopefully this is enough. Almost. What? Lame. There we go.
All right, we took it out.
What the heck is that thing? There's no way that was natural. Alright, let's see if there's anything good in the treasure coffer. Ooh, River's Breath Trip. Ooh, we got it. We got a manatee minion. That's awesome. Let's see comparisons. 630, 6. Oh shit, this thing's 650. We're putting that on. First, we have to make room. It looks like. Let's make some room. Can't use that item. See, is it better? It is. Nice. And now for this. Is it better? 660, 650. It is not. We'll just descent that. And let's get out of here.
This is as far as we can go on foot, it seems. We'll have to head back and see about fixing the boat.
That's unfortunate. Huh? Oh, did Annabelle fix the boat?
Hey! Everyone all right?
They fixed it. That's awesome that they fixed it. I was worried we might not catch up to you. I have noticed they seem to have a lot less voice acting in this expansion. Those caverns you traversed were dug up by WoL in the search for the gold remnants of the excavation that can be found throughout this region. Well, I appreciate the lesson, oh wise guide. Are we landing this boat anytime soon? Our river journey is almost over. For proof of that, you'd only look ahead. God, this is so pretty. The falls were impressive enough from a distance, but it's almost too much now. No kidding. Look at all this. Yes, amazing. Now please let me off. Oh, she's about ready to puke. Look at those trees, though. No. No more boats. Are you? Oh, you're not alright. Yeah, she's really seasick. I should be surprised if she was. Even without the nausea, we're all spent. There's a mountain shelter nearby, a resting spot for those who ascended the stairs. I suggest we make use of it. That would be a welcome respite. Have your strength for a short walk, will command. We can rest along the way too. Damn it all. A promise is meant to lead from the front, not mule and moan like sea kitten. We all have our limitations. Come on. Look, Lamont. Ignore me. It's the nausea talking. I'm fine, really. Lead on. I'd follow. She's being a little hard on herself, don't you think? Very well. But if I might say one thing, just because you're a promise or a claimant for the throne doesn't mean you can't be seen to struggle. You needn't bear this burden alone, so please don't hesitate to talk to us. We're always willing to lend an ear. I mean, we are your champions. But Kryl, leaning on others is a skill all leaders require. You as well, Maxwell? I've seen plenty of leaders using help. I've always believed this is my problem alone, but perhaps you have the right of it. Alright, I'll talk about things. Just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. Of course, as long as you need. We'll be waiting at the shelter when you're ready. Well, this is actually the perfect time for a quick hourly break. Every hour we take a quick break for those that are new. Just for like 5 minutes at most. We'll take a small break, use the restroom, get something to snack on, something to eat, something to drink, and I'll be right back. See you then.
And we're back. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody was able to take a quick break.
And let's continue on with the journey. I've long felt that I could never tell anyone when I was confused or hurting, that admitting to weakness would bring shame to Papa's name. But if you said you're willing to listen, then there are things I like to talk about. Move on. Okay? Come on, let's catch up to the others. Okay, let's head on over. Okay, there we go. Maybe there's some aether currents around here we can get to. Southwest? Ooh, kind of a far journey, so we'll not worry about that right now. Oof, I didn't realize how thirsty I was. I had to drink a big old gulp of water. Alright, first, attune. We don't know when we're going to have the chance to do that. So, we'll do that first. Does that let me attune? Did we already attune to this place? Oh wait, we did! This is when Cody was kind enough to take us around. This place is called Manifiers for the constant stream of peddlers and travelers who camp here after climbing the stairs. Now that I decided to share, I feel so nervous. This side of the region is so different from where the Wahanu live. Striking colors in the vegetation alone. Yeah, man, like, look at these colors. This seems a cozy spot for Woman to lay her guard down. I know it can't be easy on her. We should stop here for the night. I understand the desire to rush ahead, but we need to recuperate from our punishing river adventure. Then let's settle in. We'll need a cook fire, and there's meal preparation to be done. Ah, cozy campfire.
I've been meaning to ask, but how does one become the adopted child of the Dawn Servant?
I was but a ball of fuzz at the time, so I don't remember much. My earliest memories are of life in the palace. All I know is that I was born in Ikbrash, a village in Yaktel. But I've never bothered to return there. As far as I'm concerned, Ulul Jaja is my only parent.
I quite understand. I have no memories of my birth parents either. For a while, I wanted to learn who they were. But over time, that curiosity waned. Galuf was my dear grandfather, and he was all I needed.
So our situations were quite similar.
Pretty similar, actually.
Even though Papa already had a trueborn son, he raised me and Kona with no less love.
He seems like the type.
One time, I'd wandered off alone into the forest and gotten lost. Before I became a meal for some beast, Papa dropped everything and came to my rescue. I was scared and sobbing and ready for a scolding. But the head of resolve praised me for surviving the ordeal. I did get my lecture from the head of reason, though. He went on and on about the dangers of the jungle and all the horrible ways I could have died.
That sounds about right. That's cute.
Growing up, Papa was kind and patient, but a tyrant when it came to training. Now, of course, I realize he was preparing me for my duties as a promise. For all the good it did.
Hey, now, you're doing great.
So much I failed to learn about my own country. Whether it's alpacas or Ihihana, I hardly know anything. I've lived such a sheltered life, yet convinced myself I understood Tural and its people. I don't have Kona's education, or Zoralja's strength. I'm all bluff and bravado, not fit to bear my title.
Hmm. Again, you can't measure your worth by the success of others.
Don't compare myself to my siblings, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think I see what you're saying.
You're your own person.
My reasons for joining the contest have nothing to do with my brothers.
Mm-hmm. Didn't she do it for the love for her people?
It's always been about the Turali, and what I can do for them.
There we go.
You said it yourself. How important it is to properly know something. To hear the voices of others, empathize with how they feel, and think how best to serve. In so doing, you'll come ever closer to being the person you wish to be.
Yeah, she is a kid still. She's still learning who she wants to be.
I'm sorry, everyone. I've been a fool. From this moment on, I'll stop trying to be the promise I'm not. I won't feign strength to hide my weaknesses. Step by step, I'll learn all there is to know and love about Tulihyolal and my fellow Turali. It might not be the smoothest path, but it'll be a path of my own making.
Good.
I will find a city of gold for all of us, along with the answers you seek about your grandfather, Kryl. I swear.
I appreciate it, Wuklamart. But you needn't take on that burden as well.
Yeah, but I don't think there's any way for us to stop
Galuf
that.
Baldessian dedicated his life to protecting people from all manner of threats. As his granddaughter, I wouldn't wish to endanger others for the sake of a personal investigation. So let's just concentrate on winning the contest. We have a shared goal, and, if at all possible, I'd rather we enjoy the journey.
Hear, hear. That's what adventure's about.
Hear, hear. We are companions on the same road, bound for the same destination. With our combined talents, nothing will stop us from reaching the Golden City.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
What's Ehrenval's feels about this? Oh, I guess he agrees with that little smile. Meanwhile, in the second Promises camp.
Thank you. Thank you all. I am proud to call you my friends.
Ah, darn on the other side.
They seem to be enjoying themselves. Are you sure you don't want to go and say a word to your sister?
Nay, there is no need for that.
Are you sure?
But what of you two? Wuklamat's allies are your comrades. It must feel strange to be rivals.
Helping you has made us rivals, aye. But we're not about to break into fisticuffs over it. Unless, of course, it is a matter of winning or losing the contest. Then I'll have no qualms about putting Alize on her rear.
Despite our long history, never have I been given the chance to test myself against our companions. The thought stirreth within me a most unexpected sense of competition.
Are you sure about that, Ariane? I don't think you want to take on me. What would Mom and Dad say?
Surrounded herself with distinguished figures, indeed. One of the Studium's finest graduates, the head of the students of Bardesian. And then there's Eorzea's vaunted champion. If he's half the hero you say, then the odds are stacked against us. Not that I've any intention of bowing out.
I like him. He has principle.
Our time in Urkelpacha only served to strengthen my resolve. We saw how a single storm cut off the alpaca roots and threw my people's lives into disarray. Such uncertainties are why I advocate for the adoption of Sharlayan innovations, that Tuli Yolal might know greater stability and prosperity. Our nation can change for the better, and I will be the man to change it.
Well, it's a start. I imagine your experiences on this journey, all the things you'll hear and feel and think, will help you refine that approach.
Did he just really throw out Heidelin's words at him?
But to return to the subject of the rite, I'm a touch concerned by the condition for victory.
Yeah, finding the missing city of
The
gold.
claimant who breaks the seal becomes Dawn Servant, not the one who performed the 7 feats first.
The would-be victor need only possess the 7 keystones.
So is there a way to cheat?
That is correct. As the contest wears on, we must brace ourselves for greater conflict.
So you could steal other claimants' keystones? I don't like the sound of that. Meanwhile, with the first promise.
Your rivals still lag behind. The second and third promise may have recruited competent lackeys, but none compared to you. How can they hope to compete with the resilient son? The only child ever sired by a two-head. Only the ignorant or foolish could fail to see that you were born to be Dawn's servant.
I really hope that's not the case.
Such titles mean nothing. I neglected to mention, when I first heard the rumors that the contest involved the Golden City, I spoke in confidence with Gulul Jaja's inner circle. They all agreed on one thing. Whoever reaches the City of Gold will attain a power so great, it can dictate the course of history.
So is it real?
If this power truly exists, then I humbly beg a fair share of it. Time is passing, and I would put my plans in motion without delay. The useless tool is cast aside after all. And just so there is no misunderstanding, you consent to this course, no matter who is made to suffer.
So is conquest not his idea?
In battle, everyone bleeds. The Dawn's promise is no exception. What better lesson to teach our people the folly of war?
That... I'm not liking this. Like, what is this guy planning? Like, he doesn't like war, but he wants to cause war. What is the whole thought process behind it? Earlier with Buckle Jaja, fuck the guy, everybody give him the finger.
I was hoping for a good scrap, but this bloated sack of bile was no challenge at all. I wonder if the house cat is dead yet. Be ashamed to lose a plaything, but we'd still have 2 more.
If I may ask, Chosen One, what are your plans for Tuliolal after you take the throne?
Plans? What makes you think we care about all that?
Well, you just want to sit on the throne?
Only about the contest and proving our superiority.
Really? That's it?
That would surely please Mother and Father.
Oh.
Yes, and when we become Dawn's servant, we'll drive out the weakling masses and invite our king to live in the city. Fine idea! Our family deserves better than that rotten jungle. But do it then. We must catch up to that one-headed pretender and remind him of the natural order.
I made it.
I thought we were missing someone. Where have you been?
Oh, I feared I was done for when I fell from the boat. Yet somehow I made it. Oh, my arms, I can barely lift them. If I could just rest a moment.
Oh, no. He's showing weakness to this guy.
Us to wait for you? Those who can't keep up will be left behind. My brother has spoken. March, or be fodder for the beasts.
God, this guy has no sympathy.
But I followed the teachings. Everything I've done, everything I've sacrificed, all has been for the blessed seedlings. Wait. Don't leave me behind! I'm begging you!
Oh, you're getting left behind, my dude. They're not gonna care. So we saw they were on the other side. Oh, they're like over like at the other house. It's good to see Clement more sure of herself. I'm glad we could take a moment to talk things through. Clement seems much happier for it. I have some small experiences with the pressure of leadership and crumbling beneath its weight, as you well know. If anything can be said to have come of my failures, I hope it's my capacity to help others avoid similar mistakes. Okay, let's see. It doesn't matter if Clement's scared of alpacas or gets sick on boats. Doesn't change who she is or what she means to her people. Agreed. Being able to say those things has brought me such relief. It's like a stone has been lifted off my chest, and I can take a full breath at last. I don't want to encumber myself like that again. I want to be better, will be better, for myself and for my people. Good for you. You may now enter... Yeah. Ooh, what we got here? Oh, so close. Like, our highest gear is 660. Sturdy chest. Okay. The Moblin settlement of Earthenshire is not far from here, but be warned. The road will be taken as a favored hunting ground for bandits. With the stairs currently impassable, there will be few travelers, meaning the brigands will be desperate for victims to ambush. Although considering present company, I suppose my concern is unwarranted. Bandits on the road? What has the Rajah and the Landsguard been doing? Seems it's up to me to restore order of the area. And off she goes again. For now, we'll head west and aim to the bank of the Sanket River. Okay. Need to check something because I don't know if we gained anything from hitting 95. I don't think we did. Nope, next thing is Ouroboros. So we'll worry about that later. Even though we're already about halfway. Until then, let's see if we can find more stuff. More Aether Currents. It says there's one about 503 yards to the west, which is where we're heading, so maybe we'll find something. But this place is really pretty. We're getting there. Alright, we're gonna push past a little bit because we're pretty damn close. Yep, right there. Get those Aether Currents first. Alright, where's the next one? Oh, south? Let's see how far south. So it's probably that little island. I think it's worth a little detour. Yep, right there. Like, if it's more than 500, it's not worth a detour, but it was like around 250 when we first looked for it. Because I want to get these out of the way. Yeah. It looks like that one might be like along the way, so we'll not worry about that one. Because it says west, and who knows, it might take us back to around Earthenshire, because I believe that's where it says we need to go. Hey, how's it going, Georgia? Sure. Yeah, no problem. Oh, I see. This is the river which feeds the waterfalls above Okahana. Again and again, I'm struck by the majesty of the falls. It is difficult to comprehend the sheer volume of water this natural wonder produces. I felt eyes on it several times as we made our way here, though they soon seemed to lose interest. The bandits' lair is said to be somewhere near here. I prefer we avoid seeking out trouble. Agreed. Well, where are these bandits? Apparently they're not foolish enough to attack a party of this size. Earthenshire is just a little further ahead, on the opposite bank of Mikabetzekozoma. But let's remain vigilant all the same.
Alright, let's see, how much farther are we? Southwest. We're about 500 yards away, but it might goes down. Yep, 475. So let's keep an eye out for those bandits. And if we're lucky, we might see that Aether Current real quick. Oh boy. Big iguana. Excuse us, we're not here to fight. At least not yet. Oh, kobolds. Or no, not kobolds, goblins. Not another claim in sight. Does that mean we're ahead or behind? Even that Hanu culture is distinct from the Vanu, Mulban society has developed quite differently to that their goblin cousins. Goodness me, it's like the entire village is made of pottery. That is kind of cute, though. So this is Earthenshire.
This is it. The village where the lay of pots from the Tuluya saga took place. It literally looks like a village made of pots. Earthenshire, Idleshire. Might the similarities be a cultural inclination? I wonder. The settlements themselves could be more different though. The Shire appears custom built to resemble pots, while the other is repurposed town. Welcome to the Earthshire. Do I have the pleasure of happy greeting the third promise and her retinue? That's us. We're looking for the Dawn Servant's Elector. If you happen to know who that is. You're exchanging tongue flaps with her right now. Ridderog is the Elector you seek. Oh, that's helpful. We can get straight to performing the feat.
As much as Ridderog would like to do just that, we have a much more pressing worry. The storm which hit our village shattered the cliffs and dropped rocks on our brain cases. Many held hands for the pot swarm were injured. This is no time for feats or metal tests. I'm sorry to hear that. After learning what the storm did to the stairs, I feared you'd been caught in its path. Not to change the subject, but what are pot sworn? Goldsmiths contracted to work for the Moblins. The work comes from the pot-like workshops where they practice their craft. The Moblins provide the potsworn with tools, materials, living quarters, everything artisans could possibly need. This allows them to concentrate on producing what is widely known as the finest gold and metal work in Tyrell. This is unacceptable. I was promised no distractions. Is this the best they can offer? I should have never left watch a Miki. They look familiar. You see, the pots won't desert us. Without enough healthy help hands, we are failing to uphold our side of the pot pact. Should old Potsworn leave, Earthenshire will grind to a halt. We have to do something and do it soon. And let us stand up and stand in for the injured helpers. It would give me the chance to learn more about your people and your village, and it brings us closer to beginning the feat, then all the better. This isn't strictly part of the contest, so don't feel obligated to join in. Take a rest while you can. Of course I'll help. That'd be silly. I was hoping you'd say that.
I actually wasn't sure I could do this on my own. We'll all help. I doubt any of us could sit just around and watch. We'll take every help hand we can get. Red Rock Trust swears that once the Postworts on their perfect workshop begin, we'll commence the feat with all haste. You and the third promise can assist help hand Rodrock. Rock. I don't know how to say that name. Here are the four. Follow Rita Rock. There are other help hands in need of hand lending. I really appreciate you pitching in. I meant when I said at many fires. There'll be no more feigning strength, no more playing at being an invincible promise. If there's one thing I learned on this journey, it's how practiced you are at aiding those in need. And I mean to make the most of having such an incredible mentor at my side. She called me a mentor! That's awesome! Now let's find his Rock fellow and see what we can do for him. Okay. And I think we already did this one. We did. I think I found our help hand. First we'll solve this problem for the Moblins, then we'll see about completing their feat. Puff. A girl can meet his application without more help hands. The pot pact is broken, the pots are emptying. Well, we're here to help. You come to aid Ragnarok. Ragnarok accepts your hand lending with joyous field smiles. If we can offer the Potsworn the promised good living, we might save the day yet. Whatever you need. Let's see. Can we desynth this? Nope, doesn't look like it. What about this? Well, we don't need this. We can just get rid of that. I do need to put some of this stuff up, so. What about sound? There we go. You can get rid of some of the stuff. I don't think anybody even buys this stuff. There we go. Okay. Ragnarok needs help learning about the Potsworn Kahi. Alright. What Ragnarok needs is for new help hands to create good living for Potsworn Kahi. The help hand assigned to Kahi was hurt during the rock rain, so Ragnarok took over, but he knows nothing of Kahi. What does Kahi want? What does Kahi need? Help hands do not bother the Potsworn with straight tasks. Our job is to observe and anticipate, to prepare things with guess think. Please, guess think with Rock. Find out what Kahi is lacking so we can provide it. You can count on us. What could they possibly need? Sounds like they just need a quiet area. This is where Kahi works, is it? Let's take a peek inside then. That must be Kahi. It'd be a lot quicker if we could just talk to him, but that's not the way to do things around here, apparently. We'll have to leave him be and try our hand at some guess think. Well, it looks like he's burning up. Like maybe he needs something to help cool him down. Okay. He must be boiling sitting close to that furnace, and there's no airflow to speak of. How could anyone work in that stifling heat? Well, he has no shortage of crafting materials. That must be something else he's missing. Those tools are looking pretty worn down. Maybe it's time for some new ones.
Yeah?
He's barely touched his meal. The dish is meant to be eaten hot or it loses its savior.
Maybe it's just too hot.
Alright, after taking a good look, I think I have an idea what things Kahi might want to improve his working conditions. Let's head back outside and talk to Rock.
Maybe a better airflow in this area with better tools. Maybe something to help cool him down.
Come on, let's share what we observed with Rock. You made your observation. What did you guys think? First off, I noticed Kahi hasn't touched his food, and the empty belly can't be good for his concentration. Maybe the cooking isn't to his liking? But our food is very mouth-pleasing. Why wouldn't he want to eat it? Rock is sure of nothing when it comes to Kahi's taste. Can you help me with that? My brother Kona is also hetero, and while everyone has their personal preferences, there are some they tend to share. Like an aversion to piping hot dishes. If it was brought to him like that, Kahi probably wouldn't been able to eat until it cooled down. And by that time he came back to it, he might have found it cold and unappetizing. The simplest solution is to serve dishes that taste good no matter the temperature. Rockard never would have thought of that. Would the third promise might explain these things to our cook? Not at all. I don't think that's the only reason Kahi couldn't concentrate. The Halasaro Hobline is hot and dry, but even Kahi seemed to be suffering in front of that furnace. Is there any way you could cool down the workshop? Oh, we could try a draft shard. It'd make a lovely breeze. Do you know where we could get any of those? You can gather them from shoals of no return. There are many old boats there, abandoned by those who gave up on their search for the Golden City. So we'll salvage them from the wreck.
Could you handle that for us, Maxwell? Yeah, that should be a problem.
Oh, and one more thing. From what I could tell, Kahi's files and saws things were worn down. Maybe a new set of tools is in order? Rock was too preoccupied with stocking materials. A serious oversight which will be rectified. Supplying good tools for good living is a help hand's responsibility. Then we'll have work to do. We can meet back here when our tasks are done. The shoals of no return are past the crags. Through a tunnel southeast of here. You should be able to spot our passage from outside the village.
That shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's go ahead and get that taken care of. Oh god, not a flying mount when I can't fly. Southwest, so we might be going that way.
You're Maxwell, aren't you? What brings you out here? The issue with caring for the pot swarm. When they approached me with the same problem, I suggested commission artisans in Charlene instead. Quality craftsmanship would be guaranteed after all. However, the Moblins did not care for the idea. Surely it would be more effective to engage in a uniformly trained collective. Cannot understand their fixation on individual contracts.
Really, dude?
Perhaps the custom will make more sense once we begin the feat of pots. Until then, we've been deemed unfit to assist the matter of help hands, and are instead tasked with tending the injured. We were on our way back from procuring Earth's on J, in fact. Settlements in Kazamuka, too, have been isolated by the storm's destruction. What would become of the wounded had we not found a way here? Should I become Dawn Servant, one of my first acts would be to establish reliable trade routes to the capital. When I imagine how much good we can achieve with Charlian technology.
I mean, Charlian technology is good and all, but you're overly reliant on it.
My apologies. I have much to consider. If you'll excuse us. We'll meet again soon. I'm sure. Take care, Maxwell. Take it easy, man. It's about a tunnel opening. Head through the passage to the shoals of no return and recover the draft shard.
Hey, it looks like Legend of Hans at level 30. Nice job, man. Oh, it's now northwest? Or southeast now. Aether Current Compass can't make up its mind, it seems. Oh, looks like we found some wreckage. And there's an Aether Current. There we go. Alright, is this a drafty shard?
Crystalline shard is faintly warm to the touch. It does not appear to be the wind crystal you seek.
Yeah, that makes sense. What about that bright green? Green's usually wind crystals.
The crystalline shard emanates a soothing whisper whim. It seems you found the crystal Akaroxin sent you to salvage.
Nice. And where's the next Aether Current? Oof.
Yeah, we're nowhere near that. So let's head on back. Is that a cool breeze Rakarok feels?
Here you go. Drafty shard. Better known as a wind shard.
Yes, thank you for finding a drafty shard. Ragnarok will add it to the new set of tools he brought. And I come bearing good food tidings. The cook has prepared a feast fit for the most discerning Heretsero, and it's on its way as we speak. Let's go in and see what Kahia thinks of our efforts. I was wondering what occasion called for me to receive so many visitors. A fine meal, new tools, and a welcome source of cool air. Now I remember why I signed a pot pact. I am grateful for your kind consideration. Allow me a moment or two, and I'll reciprocate with a piece worthy of a pot's horn.
Oh, I'm kind of curious to see what he makes.
Oh, you made high quality. An oil lamp to brighten the halls of Volokshonsa. The craftsmanship satisfies Earthenshire reputation for quality, I trust. Such luster, such brilliance. Truly a gift fit for the Dawn Servant. I'm glad you like it. Considering the time I've wasted till now, I hope to continue crafting at this improved pace. I have a contract to fill, after all. Forgive my interruption. Lamati, I am told the Elector has deemed the crisis past and is prepared to task us with a feat. That's great news. Thank you for letting me know. So this is the craft of a podsworn. It is indeed a masterful piece. Thank you for your words of praise, second promise. I drew inspiration from Kamsa Uka's natural beauty and sought to capture it in my work. I wonder why the Moblins did not simply build a workshop in the city. And now I have my answer. Even Charlene goldsmiths could not easily replicate such exquisite artistry. One cannot create great things if one lacks creative impetus. Tuliel, fortunately, does not want for inspiration. Anyone wishing to learn the basics of craft would do well to study it there. I was raised among Haresoro, more traditional than most, and the shared ingenuity of Tyrell's various peoples was eye-opening. You lived as a traditional Hasro. I have few fond memories of nomadic life. Go on. Well, this is actually a perfect time to take a quick break, everybody. Every hour, we take a quick 2-3 minute break for restroom breaks and getting something to snack on or drink. And I'll see you in a bit. Bye. And we're back. How's everybody doing? Hopefully everybody was able to get a snack, maybe use the restroom, something to drink, and let's continue on. With that, I could forget that time. I tried serving the dish we prepared for Kahid. It was so good. I had a second helping. Oh, what was the dish? Rock is grateful to you. I thank you both for your hard work and clever guesting. When it comes to help handing, knowing the Potsworn really is important. Well, that's true for pretty much everyone you meet. It's a lesson I've had drummed into me several times already on this journey. I'm glad to desynth this. And this. And this. Just desynth everything. Alright, let's go ahead and eat something real quick. And continue on. Kona has the details to share concerning the forthcoming feat of pots. The Electro Biz, the claim, is assembled at the large building on the west side of the village. I will head over there after finding Thancred and Oriange. I also ran into the Levior twins on the way here. I took the liberty of directing them to the venue. Seems like a nice, decent fellow. We're rivals. It's not his job to make sure I know the feat is starting. But even now, he's conscientious to a fault. Anyway, let's not keep Redderog waiting. Excuse me, folks, just 1 second. Much better. I got myself a chocolate milk, and that was very, very good. It makes me very happy. It's also a good source of protein, really. Maybe a little bit heavy on the sugar, but I'm sure it's fine. I thought everyone would be here by now. Yeah, no kidding. Red Rock, thank you for assisting Help Hand Rock. She will announce the feat once the other claimants are read, so please be patient a little while longer. I'm happy to report that we were able to convince one of the Potsworn to stay. How did you fare? We succeeded. So you managed to do the same. Splendid. Ugh. Welcome to Earthenshire, First Promise. We support your plans for Salt Crossing and the new Potsworn they will bring. Hail the mighty Zoral job. He cleared many piles of rockfall as they were pebble stones. The resilient son for Dom servants. Zoral job was clearing fallen rocks. I'm surprised he would volunteer his time for anything unrelated to the contest. Well, we meet again. I can't stand this guy. Just in time for the feat to begin. I bet he was already here laying low while the rest of us did all the work. Claimants, your attention please. As Redrock has explained, many of our Potsworn left us following the storm. The precious metalwork crafted by those artisans bring in much jingle shine from across the salt. Should our stream of trade goods dry up, Earthenshire will suffer. So the oil merchants will suffer. So Red Rock sets you this feat. Each of you are to find one clever hand goldsmith to bring back here to us. So we're to recruit new pots for it. Makes sense for the feat of pots. Calling this a feat does not justify taking advantage of the claimants and their influence. How does finding workers for you demonstrate the worthiness of the throne? You're free to refuse Rick Rock's request. She'll be happy to inform the Dawn Servant Zaraljal's disqualification. The right is a means to an end. The steps we take to get there are not important. Then Red Rock declares the feats of pots begun. But remember, a pot pack must be agreed to willingly. No grab snatching or deceitful tongue flaps. I mean, I think I have an idea. The Elector said nothing of taking a willing artisan from a rival, which is exactly what we should do. A fine suggestion, brother. I'm glad you think so, brother. Come, let us lay our plans.
I can't stand these two.
That nasty brute is up to something. Aye, he may seek to delay us again as he did on the river. We can but remain vigilant while we plot on course. What do you think, Wicklemont? Have you any candidate in mind to satisfy this feat? I know some artisans amongst my supporters, but they're all in twilight years. I couldn't ask them to give up their comforts of Twilight to live in this remote village, no matter how beautiful the scenery. Meanwhile, Kona probably has hundreds of young craftspeople to choose from. Not that I'm comparing us, you understand. That's a statement of fact. And I suppose we could try asking around Wakamiki. Seems a logical place to start. Back to Tuliliol it is. Wait, does that mean we have to take the boat again? No, 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 I can't do it. I can't stomach another boat ride. You said I share my burdens, so I will speak plainly. The truth is, I get really, really sick on boats.
Really? Do tell.
Well, Clement, this is hardly news. But it was brave of you to admit. In any case, we won't be fighting the current this time. Heading downriver will be much smoother. It will? Are you sure? Oh God, her eyes. I'm positive. Mostly. Oh no.
Oh, those eyes, that's hilarious. Poor Will, come on. Just get seasick. Oh, man, we
got back here real quick. What obstacle will Bakajol throw us next? Or will you try something more direct? Did we mention the pots sworn in our care required a constant stream of encouragement in order to craft? The four of us must have chanted the same cheer dozens, if not hundreds of times. Aaronville was scolded more than once for not cheering loudly enough.
Will Clement suffers such terrible bouts of seasickness?
I wish I had a spell or a potion that could ease her nausea. I procured many unusual items for clients. but meeting the personalized needs of Potsworn is not an experience I care to repeat. I mean, fair. I need a moment. Upriver, downriver. Ekutumula is too rough for me. The nausea is a bit more bearable now that I've stopped trying to hide it, but I'd rather not set foot on a boat if I can help it. Alright. I think I'm ready. Let's see if Master Ropley can help us recruit a Potsworn.
Alright. And away we go. Oh my god, that Mamet is really cute, actually. Alright. It's all the way there. It'll just be faster to run there.
Surely at least one person will answer. Wooklemon's call for a Potsworn. Maybe Master Ropley can help us. Ironvale brought us here on our first tour of the city, but time did not permit a close look. I should like to observe these masters at work. Whew. The fresh harbor air was just what I needed. So this is Wakamiki, that Wooklemon was talking about. I had to make this this far in my wanderings. Miki is the gathering spot of skilled artisans of all kinds. If we're to find a Potsworn candidate,
I can think of no better place to begin our search. Hopefully they got something for us.
Greetings, Third Promise. What brings you back to Wakamiki? You've not tripped your axe again, have you? No, Master Robley. Actually, I have a favor to ask. So what do you think? Do you know of any craftsmen who might be interested? Filching my artisans for the Moblins, eh? Well, seeing as it's the Third Promise making a request, I'm willing to look the other way for if one of them decides to take you up on the offer. Only, I can't think of a suitable candidate off the top of my head. Who do I know with the mastery of goldsmithing that would also have no qualms about relocating to Earthenshire? What are the Elsian men who just started working here? You mean, Von Jantain? He did say he was employed at some fancy jewelry store across the salt. And considering the distance he's already come, I like to think he wouldn't mind moving a little up the river. That said, he only just got himself a new job. Is it too soon to ask him to sign a pot pact? There's no harm in making the offer. Once he hears how well the Potsworn are treated, he may even jump at the chance. Either way, you won't find Flora Jaina's workbench at this hour. He's finished for the day, probably enjoying a meal over at Zabio Tea.
Then maybe we should go and talk to him,
Just you and me, since he knows us. We don't want him to feel intimidated by dealing with a crowd of new faces. Two of us can handle this. Take a rest at the cabins if you like.
Does that mean I can have tacos? Please let me have tacos.
Right, let's go and see a man about pot.
Alright, let's go to the Ethernet channel right here. And there we go. Damn, that sprint did not last. Is he downstairs? Here we go.
still not sure about this. Well, it never hurts to ask.
Oh, Maxwell, you're here too. The third promise says she wanted to chat. I just finished eating, so shall we find a quiet spot outside?
Right out on the beach, huh?
The last time we talked on this beach, you were in a miserable state. Yes, I wasn't I? A lost soul, until the two of you came along and helped me rediscover my purpose. My new place of employment has been most welcoming, and the first time in a long time, I feel content with my lot in life. It's wonderful. So what is it that you wish to discuss? Well, it's hard to ask this right after you settled in, but I'm looking for someone to become a potsworn. Ah, I've heard my new colleagues mention the term. That's when an artisan signs a contract to work for the Moblins, isn't it? But you're not a Moblin. I'm not sure I understand. It's for a feat in the right of succession. I need to bring a new potsworn to the Urshenshire. So, that is the way of it. We barely met, and after pushing you to work at Wakamiki, I know demanding you to throw that away and send a pot packet instead. It's selfish request, I know. I have something to tell you, if I promise. The other day, I completed the necessary procedures for immigration. I'm pleased to say I'm not an official subject of Terralil. I've since endeavored to learn what I can of my new nation, beginning with the right of succession and its claimants, including you, of course. Now you will recall it was my father's example which led me to pursue goldsmithing. He was at East End when Garlean forces laid siege to the settlement, and in the ensuing chaos, he was slain. War took him from me in an instant. The man I loved and admired, I never wished to suffer such a loss again. And so, as much as I am indebted to you in turning my life around, it is as a fellow peace-loving Terralian that I want you to win the throne. If I can help you achieve that by signing a pact, then I shall gladly do so. Fonchise, thank you. I shall return to Master Roleplay and inform him of my decision. Allow me, I'm the reason you're leaving, so I should be the one to deliver the news. Perhaps you remember me? Rakevu, owner of the Zapati. I'd like a word if you don't mind. You're Woklamon's ally from across the salt, right? And a hero of some renown, too, if the gossips to be believed. Well, as it happens, I could use some heroic help. It doesn't need to be right now, but could you come by when you have a spare moment?
Okay. Does this give me tacos?
Much appreciated. I'll be waiting for you in my shop then.
Look, I know I'm talking a lot about tacos, but tacos are like one of my favorite foods.
Oh, roll quest over there, okay.
Something to think about later on. If my body could withstand it, I would have tacos every single day. Let's see. The delivery mode goes all the way over here? Awesome. Alright. Let's see what we got here. I haven't got a chance to look. I mean, fair enough. How'd dinner go?
Let's see what we got here.
There's some nice looking equipment right there.
It feels ungrateful to leave so soon after Master Roleplay granted me employment, but surely you understand. I do this for the future of Tololial. I see you managed to find Fontaine.
Master Ropley.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Fontaine agreed to sign the pot pact, yes? Well, it's a shame to lose a capable goldsmith to have one of our own handpicked to serve the third. Promise is a great honor for Wachamiki. I appreciate you understand. Of course, if you happen to know other talented artisans, regardless of their expertise, I hope you send them my way. You can even be yourself if you're so inclined. Well, yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Though my time here was brief, I will not forget your kindness, Master Ropley. I am blessed to have these workshops be my first home in Tulalia. Come back to us at the Malbin's Cut Elis. You always have a job at Wachamiki. I'll expect you want to leave for Earthshire as soon as possible. I'll go and pack my things.
Well, that was relatively easy.
What became of Fontaine? Were you able to find them? We did, and he agreed to become a potsworn. We'll leave when he's ready for...
Excuse me.
We'll leave when he's ready, but you still have a little time. Splendid. We shall meet you anon. I had plenty of reasons to win the contest, but now have one more. Fontaine's putting his faith in me, and I won't let him down.
Oh, we got custom deliveries here. Alright, can we use these? Nope. Decent then. Let's see. Yep, thought so.
Wilcomont needs to pay a visit to the palace. Oh, we're gonna see Dad? Right then, I have some things to take care of at the palace. While you can pass the time however you like, I suggest you head back to the cabins. After all, even heroes need to rest, and we still have a big journey ahead of us.
Alright, back to the cabins. I'm kind of curious what the inside of one of those looks like. From the outside, it looks pretty cozy.
Welcome back, sir.
Yeah, Lengard's messengers most anxiously wait for your return.
Maxwell III promised entourage. I've been all over the city looking for you. The Dawn servant summons you to the palace. You are to present yourself to the gate guard stationed outside the sun perch at your earliest convenience. Oh, and one more thing. You're not to mention this to Welcomont.
Okay. Why would her father want to see me? It's kind of unusual. I mean, yeah, he's the king of the area. Like, he probably wants to know what kind of person I am, but still, it's kind of weird to have the leader of an entire country just summon me. Especially one that I hadn't never really had any direct encounters with. I hope he's not here for a fight.
The Dawn servant awaits you within. While I was not informed of the reason for your audience, and in terms of attire, I would suggest full battle regalia. Is he want to spar? I see his other head still asleep.
Forgive me this sudden summons. When I learned my daughter's champion was back in the city, I couldn't resist the opportunity.
Yep, he wants to spar.
God, he's huge.
And they call me head of resolve for good reason. Old as I am, I have not lost a battle worthy of the name since the day I took the throne. And I've been craving a proper challenge. The lance wielder, Estinian, he fought well enough, but our bout was ended before a victor could be decided.
It looks pretty evenly matched the last time I saw it.
Judging by the sailors' gossip, you are a warrior of renown in your homeland.
I could do a scrap or two.
Yet I wonder, with all your deeds done and victories won, are you warrior enough to stand against me?
Why don't we find out?
A spirited answer. Why not indeed? The battle rages upon me. I'll stop short of killing you, of course. But expect no other mercies.
I love that they're using the actual theme to this too.
Ready your arms and show me the truth of the tales.
Let's show them. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I could just tell. All right, let's get on with this.
Give it your all. I want to fight to remember.
You got it. Whew, that kind of hit hard.
Let's test the waters.
Oh. Okay, I see how it works.
You can do better than that.
Oh, I will. Okay, I see how it is. Interesting.
I see you know the Viper style. Ha! Let's see how you handle this.
Man. This is a little intense. I have no way of actually reading that.
The spearman did not lie. Very well then.
Oof.
Resolve and Reason Kingdom.
Oh.
All right.
Oh yeah, the other head's still asleep. Man, he's just launching these everywhere.
Ha! Did you think you had my measure?
Probably not.
Take this! Still holding up?
That kind of hurt, actually.
We're far from finished. No more holding back.
Oh.
Stay alert.
Ow. Some of these AoEs I have no idea how to dodge. Like, you have to be really on point. I think it's like right here. Yes. And here, there we go. I'm figuring it out. Oh, thanks, man. This fight's a little intense. Like, this guy is a battle-hardened vet, I guess. Make sure I don't get blown in. There we go. Alright, then that. Starting to figure out his patterns. Ow, dude, that hurt. Uh-oh. Okay, it's the other way around. Damn, I messed up. Uh-oh. Gotta make sure I don't do this. There we go. Okay, we start over here. Then back over here. Man, this guy is a tank.
You really are formidable.
Thank you, so are you. And this is only with one of his heads awake. Okay, which way are they going?
truly made of.
Ow. The heck? Come on. Heal, 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 heal. Whew. That's a bit much, don't you think? Okay, I see. You have to be on there. Oh. Gotta block it off. Quick time event, y'all. Oops. There we go.
That will do. You've shown me more than enough.
Okay, that was kind of cool. I don't get very many chances to have quick time events like that.
I brought my full strength to bear against opponents before, but you are the first to withstand it. Even with my head of reason asleep, I never expected you to give me so much trouble.
Dude, I thought I was gonna fall a few times.
Estinian did not exaggerate. You are a force to be reckoned with.
He's certainly like an old soldier, that's for sure.
Now, a confession. I said I crave a challenge, and that was no lie. But I had another reason for calling you here.
Oh?
I had to judge for myself if you were fit to attend my beloved daughter. In some respects, she is much like me. Hard-headed and prone to rush into danger. But one with your talents could readily dispatch the threats that bar Lamachi's way.
Yeah, but is that what you really want?
Will you hear my question and answer me plainly? Address me not as the ruler of Tuliyola, but a concerned father.
I mean, that's usually what I do.
Thank you. Then tell me, given your journey together thus far, what is your impression of Lamachi?
That's a tough
Whether
question.
he be as their promise or just a companion on the road. Speak your mind.
She's young, but she has promise. Aha! That's exactly what I was saying. She is young, but has potential.
Ha! A tactful response, but agreed. She is not ready for the throne. Not yet. Lamachi thinks she understands our many peoples. Their histories, their cultures, their beliefs. But she knows only what she's seen in the capital.
Which is not enough.
And it's not only her who concerns me. Even this early in the contest, you must have realized. As potential rulers, all 4 claimants are lacking.
They really do.
This is why I elected to hold the right of succession. Not to choose a fitting candidate, but to cultivate one.
Actually, that makes sense.
And if no one has impressed me by the end of it, then to no one will I yield my throne.
Really? I was not expecting that.
As a parent, I pray that my children rise to the occasion. With outsiders dragged into my game, I am also hopeful that the different perspectives you and your companions have to offer will inspire them to grow.
That makes sense.
I imagine you in particular have traveled many lands, know many peoples and cultures, loved them and been loved in turn.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Guide Lamati as you think best. Walk at her side and, when needed, push her to walk ahead.
I think I can handle that.
I knew it.
Oh.
There I was, about to sit down for some of Namika's cooking, when I heard that Papa had sent for you.
Uh-oh.
You were dueling behind my back, weren't you?
I see there is no point in denying it.
Oh, she looks so upset about
You needn't worry, daughter. I took care not to inflict lasting injuries.
Mm-hmm.
You and your ally may return to the contest without disadvantage. No harm done.
I swear, just as I was learning newfound respect for my father.
Oof.
Let's take our leave of this battle-mad oaf before he calls on the rest of my entourage.
Oh. Can't believe she said that about her dad.
Watch over her, champion. Kona's recruits are no less sharp, as one might expect of Galof's countrymen. They saw the flaws in our claimants from the outset. The other two, though, they dismiss comrades willing to point out their shortcomings, and no good can come of it.
Nope. You have to be willing to listen to the people who will say no rather than just say yes. Hey, well, about that, you're not mad, are you? If he had his way, Papa would keep dueling until the day he dies. I mean, fair. Even now, I know only 3 people who didn't need to be carried away after their bouts. Zaraja, your lance-wielding friend Estinian, and yourself. You really do live up to your fearsome reputation. I'm curious, though. Did Papa want anything else of you? Just a sparring partner. Well, that's all it was. I mean, we're not gonna tell her, right? I don't think she would appreciate that. Oh. Let's see. Need to replace the feet, apparently. Let's go ahead and retrieve the materia.
One more. And then we desynth that. Or not. Doesn't look like it, so we'll just toss it. Place an armory. And see what they look like. Ooh, I kind of like that. They look pretty nice, actually. Alright, let's see what Wilcott has to say. Wilclamont thinks it's time to gather our allies for the road ahead. I still haven't had one bite of Namika's food thanks to Papa's nonsense, so I'm going back to finish my plate before I head out. I've otherwise asked everyone to meet at the forward cabins. Come and join us after you had a moment to recover, eh? Alright, we're just heading over there. But I don't know about you all, but that was fun. It was a good fight, but I didn't quite figure out what to do with those swords when they were in the ground. So I guess to prevent all that damage was a step in one. Let's go ahead and eat some food. That frees up some space. Oh, meant to get that. And we'll just wait for the others. Oh, looks like he's ready. Sorry to keep everyone waiting. Is that it? You're all set to go? I left Eorzea prepared to travel in search of work, so I had few belongings to begin with. Bidding farewell to my fellow artisans took rather a lot of time, however. Again, I appreciate making this commitment for Josiane. Shall we depart for Urgenshire then? A word before you go. Uh-oh. That can't be good. Well, Kivu, what are you doing here? Ah, I spent my days correcting manners, and here I am perpetuating the grave offense of delaying the third promise's departure. Please, take up your axe and rend my flesh to taco meat. Oh my god. Must you demand to be so gruesome? Besides, I told you what kind of thing that doesn't bother me. Alright then, I won't let it bother me either. What was that all about? I come to the city to purchase supplies when I spot your entourage, getting ready to leave. You seek the city of gold, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's right. It's the final step in the right succession. If you know anything about the subject, I'd love to hear it. Then allow me to be of service. As you know, legends of the Golden City have been passed down in Toralf for thousands of years. Yet, when it comes to describing the place itself, the stories do not always agree. Some portray it as one might expect a glittering metropolis of golden towers. Others suggest it's more unassuming and owes its name to a fabulous treasure hidden at its heart. Every telling, however, has a common thread. Those who go in search of the Golden City do not return. The lesson to be learned from this third promise is that to seek the legends is a court death. I must implore you to proceed with the utmost care. That is all I wish to say. I shall pray for your safe journey. Thank you, Wakavu. What are we to make of this cautionary tale? If every expedition has ended in tragedy, how then did this Dawn Servant find the city and return without incident? It seems the legend originated from the Yaku. Speaking with him remains our strongest lead, I feel. A lead we shall follow in time. But first, let's see if Fortune attained safely into the Malbin's care. Are we just going straight there? We don't have to like go by Aether current or Aethernet or something like that. Meanwhile, in Kazumauka. Uh-oh.
Finding a willing artisan was even easier than expected. Many indeed are eager to curry favor with the Resilient Sun, especially if it means sharing the promise of new territories.
Those who prove useful will have all the land they desire.
I don't like this.
Such generous words, yet the manner in which he speaks them. If neither wealth nor territory are of value, wherefore does he seek to bring the world to heel?
Just power, I bet. Uh-oh.
Step aside.
Remind me. There was no rule against poaching craftsmen from other claimants. Was there?
Do not be foolish, Bakul Jaja.
Foolish would be carrying on with these dull feats when all I need to win are the keystones.
Oh no.
And besides, it's long past time I humble this arrogant one-head. The Dawn Servant may have sired you against all odds, but there is nothing blessed about your birth. Only a two-head is fit to rule. Only we are worthy. Draw your weapon! Face me in battle, and learn your place.
A moment, First Promise. Leave him alive, if you would. I foresee a use for this nuisance.
Too scared to make the first move?
Oh, he's gonna be hit hard, isn't he?
Then allow me!
Damn! One blow.
But he's just a runt.
And you're stupid.
My thanks for your restraint.
I can kill him whenever I please.
I think they just changed their mind about him.
Your part in this is far from over.
What is this guy planning? Seriously, what is he planning? We're back, and we brought us with a willing potsworn. This is Forchitane, a talented goldsmith who once worked in Estime's aesthetics in Ul'dah. Wonderful, impressive. You're the first to return, Third Promise. And with an artisan from across the salt, no less. We welcome you and your unique skills to Earth and Shire. Helpan will show you to the work pot. This is it, then. I look forward to hearing your proclaimed Dawn servant. Thank you, Fonchathane. I'll be sure to not disappoint you. You have met the requirement of the Feat of Pots. Redrock presents you the keystone with choice smiles and well wishes. Alright, that's 3 down. That makes 3. More Potsworn candidates. Come, tell Redrock your tales.
But Cool Jaja might have to drop out from the looks of it. Another feat accomplished. Another keystone acquired. Oh ho ho! You are doing well. I expect nothing less of Zarajal's esteemed siblings. Your cleverness in particular is most admirable, Second Promise. We must have you apply the Charlian knowledge you so cherish and arm Taral with weapons of magic tech design. In your role as the new Dawn Servant's chief advisor, of course. The tools of war hold no interest for me. I wish only to improve our nation through practical innovations. Foreign powers will think twice about testing our strength once Tolelial is known for its advanced technology. Just as the Gallian Empire was deterred from invading Charlian. That may well be true, but how long will it take Tolelial to progress this advanced state? How many years? With a collective commitment to education and hard work, should not take so very. Your way is too slow. Easier to expand our territory and swallow Charlian whole. Conquer other nations through force of arms, and you'll be looking at a future of uprising and bloodshed. Yours wouldn't be the first failed empire. Then we keep fighting until the mounting costs convince them to lay down their weapons, until all have grown tired of loss. How would such an outcome bring anyone joy? What you propose is mockery of peace. Redrock is reminded of days long ago. In the time before Tolelial, there were no pot packs for the Potsworn. It was normal to grab snatch artisans and force them to work for Mobies. Until the day Gula Jaja arrived, the families of the Grab Snatch pleaded with him, and so he came to Earth and Shire. Mobies are not war-make people. We fear death can come for us, but Gula Jaja just wanted to talk. Be at ease. We are here to trade words, not blows. The gold work crafted in this village is superb. One can tell at a glance the quality of materials used, the mastery of technique employed. Yet it does not stir the heart. A goblet shaped by bound hands and broken spears devoid of luster. Compare that now to the works of joyful artisans. She pours her very soul into the creations, and they shine like the newly risen sun. Have you not seen this to be true? And so began the custom of good living. Happy potsworns that make good works. Good works make Mulbies happy. Gula Jaja words were wise. Joe Smiles did indeed bring fine craft and much jingle shine. So the head of reason was behind the fortune of pot packs. Yes, reason and clever think changed Moby's way of life. The first promise tires of your talk of golden days. He'd rather look to the future in the next feat. Arrogance is his issue. I did not like that smile. We should be getting on as well. Bucko Jaja never came back, did he? Do you have a moment, Third Promise? Odorok would repay you for hand-helping with Kahit. He brings the tale of the Golden City. What? Really? I'd love to hear it. The towers, the streets, all fashioned from gold. Everywhere you look, every splendor you can imagine. The young, the old, everyone in between, they live in golden happiness. A city of ethereal bliss, forever perched above the clouds. Everything fashioned from gold, eh? And just imagine everyone living in golden happiness. Now that's a city I like to visit. Excuse me, Rokorok. Did you hear this particular tale? Where did you hear that particular tale? From a long-time Yokoa friends. They live up in the mountains in Urkapacha. The giants again. Seems everything is pointing us their way. This feat and everything leading up to it has taught me much about the Mobin way of life. I'll be sad to leave Earthenshire and your Joe Smiles behind. Think she just got a whole new village of Mobins to like her. I think she's starting to become more like her father than she really realizes. Anyway, now's the perfect time to end the stream, everybody. It's been about 3 hours. Everybody, thank you for stopping by. And VTuber Georgia, thank you so much for following me. And I did see your art. It looks amazing. Legend of Hans, 401 the KIA. Everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. And I hope to all see you next time. And just to let you know, I have been putting more of these VODs on YouTube. So don't be surprised if you start seeing more of these on YouTube as well. And I'll see you next time. But as always, we do end the stream by giving somebody a raid. So let's see who's up. Let's see. Doesn't look like really anybody we follows on. Let's go back. Oh, looks like somebody just started. So, you Normie Show. Interesting name. Let's give him a raid and see what's going on.